Welcome everyone to this new week. For this week, we have the Major Arcana card, the Magician, in play. The energy is going to be with you all year. Then we have the Four of Cups, the Two of Wands, and Double Aces. What's most important right now is this Magician, because it shows you in a period of creating things in your life. I've told you this is a universal year, number 7. You're going to pull things in. What you're focused on, you're going to attract. You have to keep your thoughts and your words in a very positive place. Take the time to write down your goals for this year. Where do you see yourself at the end of 2023? You have to know what it is, know what you want. The universe is sending you a sign that it's happening for you. Use the power wisely. It's going to be around you all year. It's such a positive sign that you are manifesting. And if you don't like that word and that doesn't resonate with you, it's praying. The universe is getting ready to reward you. Use sleep subliminals. Do those affirmations. Write things down. Anything you can do to just remind yourself, yes, this is happening. Yes, I do deserve it. Sleep subliminals are amazing. They do work that you don't have to. I know I sound like a broken record, but they're so amazing. And in every video I put up my favorite creators that are just amazing. And they do work that you don't have to do. You put on a headset with them at night, one of the sleep headsets, and it works with your subconscious mind, and it will help keep you in that positive place and really goes into the subconscious mind and does so many amazing things for you. I promise you, if you try it out for 30 days, you will start to see major changes in your life. So use this power wisely. Your thoughts, your words, they create your reality. Don't tell yourself you're broke. You just got to get rid of all those things that you say to yourself. I'm broke. I can't afford that. That won't happen for me. Where you just expect things to be bad or not work out. That's what holds you back. And you're telling yourself that and you believe it, and that's what you're going to attract. And it's absolutely false. So enough of me preaching about this card. It's just so important. And I told you, so many of you have something major that is going to happen for you this year. Now, double aces signify you're going to have enough money to make a major purchase this year. It is also a very positive sign. It came out a few weeks ago that if you're in business for yourself, your business is going to do really well. You're going to make money this year. It is also a sign if you've been thinking about doing it, this is the creation time. You're going to make it happen. The Magician is the number 1. We have 1 cup and we have 1 wand. 111. You got to go for it. Be brave enough to go for it. You could also merge with someone else around a business idea, and that's going to start growing and flowing for you. A lot of you just have something really big happening this year. But you have to remember, above all else, you deserve it. With this 2 of Wands, this 4 of Cups, and this Ace of Cups, this can indicate a long-distance relationship. Maybe you're in one now, or just a current relationship in your life, romantic, a friendship, a person you work with, a family member. Look at this card. This represents a person that is sulky and selfish, self-absorbed, a martyr, kind of a crybaby, and there you are. You see this cup coming through, and there they are. They're just kind of sulky and they don't appreciate you, and they're sitting there. You know, she's not really depressed. This is an act. She took time to put on her makeup and do her hair, and she's got 3 other cups over here. She doesn't appreciate it, and it's a clear message that whoever this is in your life does not appreciate what you've been doing for them. And it can be a very unbalanced relationship. When this comes out, it tells you have to put space there. You're not going to get validation from this person. They're too busy being like this. You can't change them. The only thing you can change is how you react to them. And you need to take all this energy that you've been putting into this place in your life and put it over here into yourself with this Magician, because you're creating this year. And if you waste it all over here, it's going to be imbalanced and you're not going to pull in all these things. So keep that in mind. It's very heavy around a long distance relationship that may be very hard right now, but it's a difficult person. And it's really time for you to pull yourself away and put into yourself. Just remember what I said, you can't change anyone, but you're certainly going to get their attention when you're not there anymore. It might take a minute, but that's the only way they are ever going to change, is when they don't have all these things anymore. And once they see nobody's standing there, they'll change. There has to be a consequence for the behavior with that card. With this Two of Wands, this shows how much you've already accomplished in your life. That's why it has the world in its hands. You've learned a lot, you've accomplished a lot. Even if you don't feel that way, yes, you have, or this card wouldn't be in play. But what's important about this card is most of your life you've made decisions that were for the betterment of everyone else. And that's a beautiful way to be. But now it's time for you to do what your heart really wants. And you need to take time with your decisions right now. The wands are wrapped up into springtime, so that can be March or April. Remember, I'm not a fan of tarot time, but boy, do we keep getting these wands that are coming through. And you need to really ask yourself, what do you want? Instead of always denying yourself, it's time for it. You're ready for something, and you've done enough over here. That's why this Four of Cups is here, and it's really time for you to go for it. You could just merge with someone. You're going to pull in new people. Maybe you're going to travel and you're going to meet someone new, someone that you could go into business with. Make this beautiful new friendship, or it can signify a romance. It's a nice card, but it really carries the message that for the first time, you got to make a choice that's for you and for what your heart wants. You've done a lot of good things in your life, and now it's your turn. Now with this Ace of Wands, the energy is just moving fast. All these ones tell you new, new, new. The hands are coming out of the clouds. Something's being offered to you. You're going to have these breakthroughs in your thinking. Maybe you're going to get some opportunities brought to you. The energy for the week is very fast. And I know it's so hard to only focus on the week right now because of these big messages. So you're going to hear me bouncing back and forth in these readings because they are essentially talking about the whole year. Energy is fast, breakthroughs in your thinking, creative ideas. If you have a hobby, a talent, and I know every time I say this, I get people that message me and they're like, I don't have any talents. I've never discovered it. Oh, yes, you do. You have something. Whatever your heart longs for, what is that one thing you wanted to do that you tell yourself maybe someday? There's always a message in those things that we want. It doesn't matter what it looks like, but there's some place in there when you start to follow your heart that you're going to discover something new about yourself. If you draw, pick up that paintbrush, pick up that pen, pick up the pencil, start doodling things, start building things, whatever it is, start doing it because there can be money there too. And just when you align with your soul and you get in that special spot where you're doing something and you forget about time, that's just such a spiritual connection. It's such a place. Your soul's resonating. Everything is resonating at the same level. I know I'm kind of going off on a tangent there, but you really have to nurture yourself this year. You have to listen to yourself. Don't deny your heart anymore. This is really a year about you, and it's not selfish at all. It's your time. Remember, be careful with this Four of Cups. Don't keep putting your energy there. It's like taking money and throwing it out the window. It's not going to get you anything. You need to focus on yourself. You have new friendships, new relationships coming in this year. I tell you week after week because the messages come out. If you are single, this is going to be a big year for you. Get yourself out there though. You can't meet someone when you're too afraid to go out and you hide at home. Get involved. Don't turn down invitations. This is such a beautiful card around relationships. Temperance came out last week talking about, or I'm sorry, the week before, the balance that's coming in for you this year. How you're pulling in new friendships, you're pulling in new people into your life. You're vibrating at a higher frequency, and this is what happens. You start to pull in more of your soul tribe. It's a very peaceful card around relationships. Just things are in a really good position. You feel a lot of love this year. It's all coming into a very balanced place, but you have to remember when they throw out these messages, they're really telling you this can't happen if you don't pull yourself away from certain things that aren't really good for you and invest in yourself. It is going to be a phenomenal week. Trust yourself, listen to your heart, really take the time to write out where you see yourself. And remember, this is a very powerful year. You are manifesting like crazy. Keep yourself in a really positive place. And please look at those sleep subliminals. I can't even tell you how much those will help you out. It's going to be a great week, everyone.